Listen, I have been preparing for this for 3 months. Since I knew what a distinguished recipient we were going to have. I wrote maybe 20, 25 pages. The only problem is that I forgot my glasses and I can't read it. So let me just say a few things off the cuff. In 1986, I was in Auburn, Alabama, and a friend of mine called me and said FIU has a new president and he's Cuban, and it's the first time we have a Cuban-American president at a major university. And he said, one of the things he said is that he was going to make FIU into one of the best universities in the country. And I said, otro cubano hablando mierda. Well, let me tell you, in 23 years, Dr. Maidique has taken a regional college into something which everybody should be proud of, and especially we Cubans. FIU has become a complete university. From my experience teaching 42 years, I have never ever seen a university go from where FIU was to where FIU is now. Not only we're talking about growth. If you live in a big city, you're going to have growth. Your student population is going to grow. But I know a lot of universities that were at the same stage as FIU, and today they're basically the same. FIU has become a mecca for research, which is extremely difficult to do. Only big universities with big endowments and a lot of federal grants can make advances in that area. Well, FIU did it from practically nothing. FIU has a curriculum which is more complete than many universities all over the country that are very reputable. Very few universities have a school of medicine, school of law, school of architecture, etc. So in other words, what you have seen here is somewhat of a miracle. And not only somewhat of a miracle in terms of building, it's somewhat of a miracle too in terms of keeping it on an even keel. Politics. I don't know the interiors, I don't know the inside of what went on at FIU or not, but I do know that anything that has to do with Miami, politics comes into being. Also, the university, all real universities are very geared toward academic freedom. So I only can imagine what Dr. Maidique has been able to do, or was able to do, in those 23 years to keep politics and academic freedom without, from blowing up. People have their own ideas, and they think the university should be in their own image, and it's a local university, it's a Miami university, and don't invite this individual or invite the other and what have you. So for 23 years, that delicate balance has been struck. So it's truly amazing. It's really, truly amazing. But on the other hand, when we talk about the man, we're not talking about a regular individual. We're talking about somebody who comes from a family background in education, somebody who got his 3 degrees from MIT, who taught at 3 of our premier universities in Harvard, MIT, and Stanford. Also at the University of Miami. We won't hold that against you. Somebody who has written who has co-authored about 10 books, who has an incredible number of academic and professional articles, who also has another component which most people in academia do not have, and that is a practical aspect. The creation of companies, management, and what have you. So, for 23 years, I have been able, from afar and from near, to observe something incredible. And I'm telling you, I have never, ever, in my 42 years as a college professor, I have never seen anything like what we have at FIU, from where we were, they were, to where they are now. He retired in 2006, 2009, and he became the Alva Chapman chair, and has continued to produce scholarly articles and books. So he's not through yet. He's just maybe slowed down a little bit in terms of administration. And just to show you how small this world is, when Nacae asked me to introduce you, I said, isn't that something? Modesto's aunt, Maidique, was my first teacher in Ciego de Ávila. So from one Avileño to another Avileño, congratulations for this well-deserved honor.
Thank you.
Let me go ahead and read the plaque. The National Association of Cuban-American Educators, Nacae, is pleased to grant the award, Educator of the Year 2012, to Dr. Modesto A. Maidique, President Emeritus, Florida International University, Alva H. Chapman, Jr. Eminent Scholar, Eminent Scholar Chair in Leadership, Executive Director, Center for Leadership, and Professor of Management, College of Business, Administration, all at FIU. Nacae is honored presenting this award to Dr. Maidique in recognition of his exceptional leadership, dedication, and transformational accomplishments. Miami, Florida, December 8, 2012. You see, I didn't need my glasses.
Sí, porque las letras son grandes.